Welcome to the channel where it's okay to be an average Joe. My name is Zack, this is Zack of all trades. So this is the Imperialdramon versus my Metalgarurumon X. It is a really exciting match. I really love this. It was the top contender in the previous meta and it still is in my opinion. So this will be the last time actually I will be using this for editing form. This match was like 4 to 5 weeks ago, and yeah, it just isn't realistic to be using this kind of time for editing. I want to bring out content more, and I will be doing that. This is certainly a way of editing that I do enjoy, so I will be doing this every once in a while, every new meta maybe. We'll have to see, but I really like to bring back a lot of content. The last video did very well for my standards. It was more than 800 views, so that's really good for me. My opponent plays out the Davis and Ken to choke me, not to choke me, but to put me on 3, and the first swing I do, I find a Davis for him. So this is a really bad spot for me, dealing with 2 Tamers and a Stingmon in the back. I'll play a Blue Memory Boost and then a Gabumon to pass the turn to 3. He'll go to 4 because of his Davis and Ken. Then he'll Digivolve into the Stingmon, suspending my Gabumon. He'll swing with the Stingmon, Dino Beamon into the Gabumon X, then playing Ice Wall to just pass the turn to 1. I'll hatch and Digivolve into a Gabumon, Digivolving into Garurumon for 2, passing turn to 5 for him because of the Davis and Ken. So the Gabumon does unsuspend because it was not DNA Digivolved, the Dino Beamon, but swinging with it would mean I'll just pass turn, so didn't do that. He'll Digivolve into Labramon into the back and then plays a Stingmon for just 3 because of its effect if there's a blue Digimon on the field. He'll use the Hidden Potential discovered to basically get a free Digivolution into Imperialdramon. Playing out of its Digivolution sources a new Stingmon and a Vmon from the EX set. He'll swing into security, he'll find my cool boy. I'll be able to get the Metalgarurumon X, and he'll just simply play a Hammer Spark, which is a bit of a misplay because he did have enough memory, but hey, it happens. So Digivolve the the Vmon into a Quartermon, then DNA Digivolving the suspended, or the suspended Stingmon into Imperialdramon, unsuspending, swinging, and unsuspending again. He'll be on 2 memory, and he'll find a Gabumon X. He'll swing again, but he does not have jamming and will find a Metalgarurumon into the security. But hey, he did do 2 checks, so that's fine, I guess. He'll memory choke me to 1 by playing a Vmon. Bit of a misplay here. He takes out 2 cards, the Davis and Ken and a blue Digimon with a free. But yeah, it happens, I guess. There's a lot of cards that make you actually draw 2 cards if you find them. I'll X Digivolve into the Garurumon X, getting a memory for the Cool Boy and then a draw, of course, and then I'll get rid of the Blue Memory Boost to Digivolve into Garurumon. Won't swing, but I will Digivolve into Garurumon Sagittarius to bounce a Digimon. I think I did well, because the first thing I find is a Imperialdramon. Then I'll swing into the security. I should do 2 checks, getting the Mimi, Digivolve into the Garurumon, then do another swing and doing 2 checks as well. And I find a Imperialdramon. So I basically don't have the cards I need. If I had a X antibody, that would be phenomenal. but I don't. So I'll just Digivolve for 4, putting him to 3, then to 5 because of his Tamers. And my Digimon is a blocker, but he has a lot of memory and he can really use that very well to his advantage. So he'll just Digivolve into XVmon, his Labramon he just raised, into XVmon, and then he'll use a Hammer Spark, getting another memory back. He's back on 4 right now, tapping a Mimi to put out another egg, Demi-Vmon, Digivolving in another Labramon. Then he'll swing with jamming, gaining back a memory, and no, actually he won't be doing that. He'll just Digivolve into Imperialdramon Fighter mode for 2? Yeah, for 2. Using the red plugin, offensive plugin A.
Remember, you can Digivolve in an average Joe for free by suspending the subscribe button.
Suspending
if you don't have a like and play, you may play a like and share for free.
Practically game. On to game 2, I'll just hatch a Sunomon, Digivolve into Gabumon X, and play a Gabumon X, finding enough targets, getting the Garurumon. He'll hatch the Demi-Vmon, Digivolve into Vmon from the starter deck, and Digivolving in XVmon, then passing turn by playing out another Vmon from the starter deck, finding the Stingmon and putting the rest to the bottom. I'm on 2 memory, and I think I want to Digivolve, but I then think, yeah, maybe I can choke him. So let's just swing in a security and then choke him at 1. But of course, with my luck, I find a Mimi, and then it doesn't really matter. I'll just Digivolve into Garurumon for 2, and then for 0 in Garurumon X, and then for 3 into the Garurumon, putting him to his 3 memory. Of course, my Gabumon X is suspended, so he could swing over it, but why would he? Because he can just Digivolve into the Stingmon, swing with XVmon, drawing a card of the Demi-Vmon. He has jamming, so it doesn't really matter what he checks there. Then he'll DNA Digivolve into the Imperialdramon, bouncing the Gabumon X to the bottom. He'll get another swing in with jamming, drawing 2 cards because of all the effects and unsuspending. But he will find the cool boy in the security for me, so that is really cool. No pun intended. Sorry about that, guys. And I find a Garurumon X. I could have gone for the Garurumon X, but I probably already have it in hand. He'll swing again with the Imperialdramon, and he'll find the Metalgarurumon X, but of course with jamming that should not be a problem. He'll Digivolve into the Imperialdramon Fighter, not the Fighter mode but the Dragon mode. And here's a really cool play. He doesn't play the XVmon, he'll just play the normal Vmon from the starter deck to be able to search out again. Really cool play, because now he finds the second Imperialdramon, or actually his third, because he already bottom decked another one. I'll raise up my Garurumon. I'll swing into security. There's a bit of a funny interaction. I'll first X Digivolve into Garurumon X, getting a draw from the Cool Boy and a bounce from the Garurumon X, and of course a memory. Funny interaction here. I said with my luck I'll find another Tamer or something, but I'll probably find a something like a Hammer Spark or an Ice Wall. So we'll just swing in security, and nothing there yet, but there's 2. Then I'll Digivolve into a Metalgarurumon for 4, but I should have swung over the Imperialdramon with my Metalgarurumon. But I'll gain back a memory for each 4 cards in hand, so I'll gain back 2 memory in total. But no harm, no foul, because the man, the myth, the legend, or the mon, the myth, the legend, Omnimon is here. I'll Digivolve for 4, putting him to his 3, and then swing at the Imperialdramon, leaving him with only a Vmon on field with a memory tamer. He'll open up with a Demi-Vmon, and then he'll just Digivolve his Vmon into the XVmon, showing that he does not have a rookie yet, but with the Digivolution he draws into a Labramon, Digivolving the Demi-Vmon into Labramon, swinging in security with the XVmon, with jamming of course, and then he'll play out the Megadeth to try and get rid of the Omnimon, but I'll just get rid of my Metalgarurumon level 6 source to save the Omnimon. Basically, it should be game right now, because I can get rid of most of his board. I'll just Digivolve into Gabumon and swing with the Omnimon on his suspended Digimon, the XVmon. Now he cannot really get into his key pieces like the Imperialdramon. I'll Digivolve into Gabumon X. I'm at 4 memory right now, so that is really good. I'll Digivolve into the Garurumon promo card, and then I'll Digivolve into... No, I won't Digivolve. I'll just play a Cool Boy for 2. Finding nothing, but hey, a Cool Boy is a Cool Boy and is really resourceful. And ending my turn with a blue memory boost for 3, putting him to his 3, and I'll find a Gabumon that can search out for other Garurumon or Omnimon. Rest goes to the bottom of the deck. He'll just raise up the Labramon and then use it to Digivolve into Stingmon for 2. Use a hidden potential discovered to try and get the most out of it. It will be the Stingmon that he'll... Oh, sorry, the Imperialdramon that he'll Digivolve into. But of course, because it's not DNA Digivolved, it will remain suspended. Ending his play with a blue memory boost to just not give me all that much of a memory. He'll find the Raidramon, and the rest goes to the bottom of the deck. He politely scoops because I do have all the swings, and I have a hero and a...
Remember, you can Digivolve an average Joe for free by suspending the subscribe button. Then, if you don't have a like and play, you may play a like and share for free.
He'll start this turn with a Demi Vmon, Digivolving it into the Vmon EX, and then playing a Hammer Spark, putting my memory to 2 by Digivolving into the Magnamon. Bit of a discussion here, but Magnamon of course does Digivolve for 3 onto a Vmon, so he'll put me on 2. I'll open up an egg, Sunomon, Digivolving it into the Gabumon X. Almost always opening with Gabumon X, but hey, that happens. It's not what you want, but hey, it happens. Digivolve into Garurumon and playing out the Cool Boy, which is a really good resource. I don't find anything that I want, so I'll bottom deck the rest, both the Garurumon and the Cool Boy. He'll raise up the Magamon. He's really thinking about it, and then he wants to Armor Purge, but unfortunately my security is most of the time not really strong, and it is a Wergurumon which only has 6,000. He'll Digivolve his Magnamon into Chimeramon because he does not have any other options and he wants to choke me as much as he can. I won't be Digivolving it. I could have, but I won't. I'll just Digivolve into the Garurumon X. I won't be raising and then Digivolving. And then I'll just pause turn by Digivolving into Wergurumon for 3, putting him to 1. He'll open up a Demi Vmon and Digivolve into the Labramon. He'll swing with the Chimeramon into the Security and he finds a Gabumon X. Then he'll play the Vmon from the starter deck, this time finding a X Vmon and putting it into his hand. Now's the time to raise. I'll just draw a card for turn. I'll raise up the Wergurumon. I'll swing in a Security, and of course, will I find a Tamer or something else? With my luck, I probably will. And of course, I will swing, find a Ice Wall, gaining 2 memory, losing 2 memory in this scenario. I should be unsuspending, but I wouldn't have the balls to swing again, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just Digivolve into Wergurumon X, tapping the Cool Boy to gain back my memory, and bouncing the Vmon. Like I said, I won't be swinging in the Security anymore because I don't want to find anything I don't like, and I just want to clear his board. I'm at 9,000 DP, and I'll draw a card of the Garurumon and swing over the Chimeramon, deleting it. I'll unsuspend. I won't be able to unsuspend, but because I have 8 cards in my hand, I'll Digivolve for 2 into the Metalgarurumon, putting him to 1. So my opponent draws and raises up the Labramon, and I think he now realizes after digivolving into the XVmon that he does do a bit of a misplay, because I can easily get rid of the XVmon by digivolving into the Metalgarurumon X. Yeah, he slams down his cards in frustration. I'll digivolve into Gabumon, drawing a card. I'll swing into security, drawing a card, and of course it's security attack plus 1 because I have 8 or more cards in hand. Find another tamer for him, that's sweet. Now I will of course digivolve into Metalgarurumon X, bouncing back the XVmon like he predicted. And basically he kind of scoops here because he knows he can't come back from this. But even if he didn't scoop, I can swing 2 checks, draw 1, and then when I find the Gabumon X, I'll
see you next time on Zack Trades.
And
reminding
of course,
you to
find
keep it classy.
the Omnimon. So I could have gone for Omnimon for game. Really fun match, really strong.